Now for the show that's truly too hot to handle. It's The Melting Pat, and it starts right now.
You're listening to The Melting Pat. Here's your host, Pat Johnson.
Well, thank you, Jerome. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show, The Melting Pat. Thank you for being here today. Well, today's a big day. First of all, it's going to sound a little bit different. I didn't feel like moving the whole mic stand into the proper spot, so I'm kind of facing the other way in the room. But we got a big curtain over there. We got the panels on either side of me, so I think we're okay. If it sounds, I don't know, reverbery, sorry, it's fine. So, anyway, today, like I said, it's a big day. Our dear friend Elesa Marmo returned, and I've mentioned many times, I don't know if I put it on the show, but I know I've written about it, how my only regret about having a guest on, really, is when Elesa was here the first time, 3 years ago, the first conversation I had at the new house. And it was set up in a weird way. I was doing things over the phone. I think she and I talked about it. It was just a really weird, like I was super nervous for some reason. I don't know why, because she's wonderful. And I was in my head about it the whole time, and the setup was weird. The sound was not great. And so it's been kind of bugging me for a long time. And she put out some new music, and I said, hey, do we want to do this? She's like, yes, of course, let's go. So we found some common time, and we were able to chat for a little while. It was fantastic. I almost screwed up the audio, not going to lie. I almost messed it up. But I think we're all good. I got it straightened out and all lined up and whatnot. Shout out to Riverside.fm for being a really easy and good recording platform for remote interviews. So it's not a paid advertisement, although that'd be nice. No, I just think it's really good, and it was a really easy platform to use. So there we go. All right, so Elesa, I feel like every time I said her name, by the way, during this conversation, I got it wrong. I mispronounced it, but she never said anything. So it's either I was doing it correctly, or she got off the call and said, wow, that guy's a idiot, and she'll never come back on the show. But anyway, she's here today, so so we have that going for us. We talked about all kinds of stuff, working with dogs, tweeting into nothing, dating for content, all those things. We talked about some music stuff in there too, and then played her new song, Situationship, which you can go stream and or download wherever you do those things. So go do that, and then stick around after the credits there. We got a little bonus clip at the end. When we were all done, we were relieved, and then we talked a little bit more about what we could discuss the next time she comes back on the show. So go check her out, Elesa Marmo, on social media, and it's all in the show notes. Again, I'm not spelling things, but this was fantastic, and at long last, I would say for both of us, we got our redemption, and I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I'm really I'm grateful that Elesa took the time once again to sit down and talk to me, and I had a great time. So this chat is really fun. We went all over the place in all of the good ways, and then played her song again, Situationship. So, go relax, enjoy yourself. No normal stuff today, just this. And so this is me, once again, I guess, our redemption song, me and Elesa Marmo. So you're back. I'm excited to have you back.
I'm excited to be back. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for taking the time. I love it.
Of course.
Yeah, we did. The last time you were on the show was like 3 years ago, whenever Overzealous came out, which would have been, I guess, 2019?
Yeah, definitely like pre-pandemic, way pre-pandemic.
Pre-everything. Pre-all of the things.
Yeah.
It's a little, oh, God.
I know.
Pre-Parenthood for me, pre-Superstar LA life for you.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just all the things. Yeah, and I feel like we finally have a better setup because we were on the phone last time, I think.
Yes.
And it was just I don't know. It was messy for me because I really didn't know how to do that. But now I have this, and this is great.
Yeah, this is cool.
And one of us is dressed for the occasion. I don't know about you, but I wish I could be in my pajamas at the moment. It'd be great.
It's a great thing to be off from work for the day.
Yeah, but you work with dogs though, right? Isn't that?
Yeah.
Is that
so
right?
I'm kind of always dressed in like sweats even at work.
That's
But
the dream.
yeah,
That's the dream.
truly.
What are you talking about? That's awesome.
I know. But yeah, so I'm always messy, basically.
Covered in dog hair,
Yes.
cat hair, whatever it is. Is it just dogs?
Cats too.
Dogs and cats. Okay. You groom them, clean them, give them
I
medications, all the above?
Yeah, all of the above. I did grooming for a little bit, hated it,
Oh,
but I'll still do baths at work. But yeah, no, it's like boarding, so we do like daycare, medications, they stay overnight. So it's all of the above, basically.
wow.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of awesome. And and I know you love dogs, obviously, and I love dogs. So that
Yeah.
sounds pretty fantastic.
Definitely a lot of work,
I
but
was going to say also
it's
like
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of work.
But you get to wear sweatpants and play with dogs all day. I mean,
I can't complain. Yeah.
I know
I
that's
really
not
can't.
the crux of the job, but I'm sure if somebody says, well, what are you complaining about? You play with dogs all day. Bah. Like,
I know.
all right, buddy. You want to try it? Yeah, I mean, I've been working at home for more than 2 years, which is the best. I love it.
Yeah.
It's the greatest. If anybody who can work from home should work from home. Bring dogs to your house. Do
I
it at
know.
your house.
I wish. That'd be cool.
Is that even possible? Like, would you even have any room for other dogs?
No. I run daycare in my backyard somehow. No. But recently I'm trying to do more like house sitting with dogs. So like I'll try that out. Like some customers from work
Yeah,
have
my wife
reached
does
out.
that.
Yeah. I like it. I've done it once so far. But it's a nice little like side thing.
She started doing it well before we had the kid, and then had to kind of put the brakes on because having a kid's a lot. If you didn't know,
Oh God,
and
yeah.
so now he's one now, and
Hmm.
so he's running around and hurting himself and doing all the things that 1-year-olds do. So now she's been doing some weekends with dogs and cats. I'm like, yeah, yes, please, because she's a stay-at-home mom, or as I like to call it, a goddamn superhero. And
Yeah.
I hear a dog.
Oh, yeah, the little jingle. Yeah, she's
Yes.
sitting next to me.
Ah, yes. Love it. So yeah, my wife's been doing some pet sitting recently. And yeah, she has her repeat people where she goes and just walks the dog or lets out the cat or whatever. But yeah, occasionally she'll do some overnights, and it's fine. It's all the way around. It's good. It's solid. I wish I
Yeah.
could do it.
It's nice, yeah. It's a good like something to do on the side.
Yeah, and if you get enough people saying, "Hey, this person's great," you can charge more money.
Yeah, exactly.
which is
Exactly.
which is the goal, I guess. Well, the goal, I
Yeah.
guess, is to hang out with as many dogs as possible. Maybe that's the goal.
Yes.
But then also make some money.
Yes.
That's awesome. That is so. I'm jealous. You could hang out with more dogs than I do. Oh man,
It's nice, yeah.
you're hanging out with dogs. You're going to Los Angeles and getting all new fancy headshots, making music. So how did the Los Angeles thing come about? Was that something you've always wanted to do? Do you know someone out there who said, "Hey, come do this"? Well, what was the deal there? What happened?
So my manager found this producer in LA. Her name's Kiana Peary. Incredible. She's a singer-songwriter too. And she kind of set it up and had us like talk over Skype because that was during everything. And then we kind of just set it up where I was going to go there for a week and write some songs with her. And it was really cool and it was awesome. And I liked collaborating with her so much. That was the first time going there and kind of collaborating with someone else, but also coming up with stuff completely like that has nothing to do with me. Like we just story told basically. So it wasn't like personal experiences. It was experimental. I was like, let me just like come up with stories to write about. So that was really fun.
I was going to ask about that because that's kind of how we wrote our record over the last 15 years. We finally put it out last year.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we did. It was kind of like, how do we go through this? Like, some of it was kind of tied into personal stuff, but the rest was like, hey, how do we make this like a story kind of thing and kind of let it flow
Yeah.
from one to the next? And it was way more difficult than I was prepared for. But
Oh,
now that
yeah.
it's done, I'm like, this was great. This was a really good experience for me.
Yeah. It was cool, like experimenting with like new sounds and like writing styles and collaborating with another female. I have never done that. And that was insane. And I would absolutely do it again and work with her again. She's really, really good. You should check her out.
Yeah, I will. I'll shout her out in the show notes for sure. And then maybe she'll come on the show too. Who knows?
Yeah.
So hear that, guys? You don't get to write with Elesa. She doesn't want to do it. Doesn't write with you dudes. So I'm out of the running. I mean, hey, if you want to write some sad songs together, I'm game. I'm good at that, apparently.
Same.
I love it. So you went out there with, did you have any kind of ideas of what you were going to write? Did you have any kind of little snippets from your voice memos or anything like that? Or did you just go in blank slate and said, okay, let's just hash this out?
She sent me over beats that she had. So we kind of went from there. So I came with like little things prepared, but we kind of went through our voice memos, our notes, and just went like back and forth and bounced off of each other and came up with three songs we did. The first one we worked on was Situationship. So that one I kind of had like, I think the main idea kind of, I came with the first verse. So I had that, and then we just build off from that. And then we wrote like one song in like a whole day and like tracked vocals and everything, like completely from scratch. It wasn't one of her like beats that she had. We kind of just like put it together. We were like, okay, let's like do a song like this, and then just created it. And it was really cool. And it was the first time doing like just real bubblegum pop for me. I had never, mine was kind of always like alternative pop. So this was like just cool to experiment with like a new sound and just do it from scratch and just try and make like a really fun like pop record.
So there is a record coming.
There is.
Oh.
I have some stuff. Probably gonna slowly put some stuff out. But yeah, definitely some new stuff coming soon. Sooner than you think.
That's what I love to hear.
Yes.
I love it. That seems to be the way to do it now, is putting out single, and then EP or album, after a couple weeks or months. So you're going that route?
Yeah, I think like slowly some singles and then build to like probably either an EP or an album. Not sure yet. Working on that.
So make us buy the singles and then buy them again on the album. I like it. That's dastardly, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, basically, yes.
I thought about that because like this whole thing, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to dump it all out. If you like it, great. If not, I don't care. It was for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to go with stuff too. It's like, all right, I like it. I'm going to put it out. If you like it, that's great. If not, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was in my head about it for a really long time. And I was like, man, and I got way past the point of like, is anybody going to like this? I'm like, I don't care. I just want to get it done so it's not in my head anymore.
Yeah, I was terrified with this because I was like, okay, it's really, really different from the other stuff. I'm like, I know people like the other stuff. I'm scared if they'll like this. But then when it was out and it got like good feedback, I was like, okay, I did the right thing. Good. I'm happy with it.
That's really like step one, right? As long as
Yeah.
you're happy, you have to be happy with what you're doing, whatever it is, whether it's an experimentation type thing or whether you're continuing to build on what you had before. You kind of have to be ready to go, okay, this idea is fleshed out enough where I'm ready to share it.
Yeah, exactly. I have to be like 100%. Even if I have like small doubts, I'm like, no, like, this is good. Just put it out. You're going to be fine.
Yeah, that mental hurdle is really hard to get over. Like
Oh yeah.
getting out of your own head about, oh, well, what if we could do this? What if we do this? Like at a certain point, you just kind of have to say, screw it, throw your hands up and just put it out and let the people decide whether
Yeah,
they like it or not. And on the same thing, like you feel better because this idea is done and you can move on to something else.
exactly. That's another thing. I feel like so many artists, when they're about to put something out, their brain is already like, okay, you could do better. And like already going to like the next idea. So that was a big thing too. I was like, I want to write more. I can do better. And I was like, just relax, just put this out and you can make stuff at the same time. It's fine.
Yeah, just kind of finish. It's almost, finish the old box of cereal before you start the new one kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like get this done, get this project idea, whatever it is, get it out. And then, oh, by the way, here's some more stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it does sound different, but it's also, it's got the, like I spent a lot of time yesterday listening to all of your stuff just because that's how I prepare for shows is I
Yeah.
just listen to music that people put out. And the situationship does sound different, but also it's still got your feel to it. Like it's still like, I know it's obviously because this is going to sound dumb as hell, but it's like, it still sounds like it's yours. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yes.
That sounded really stupid coming out, but like it's still like, it's not, oh, wow, who is this? It's like, oh, there she is. She's trying something new. And in my opinion, crushing it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I was like, it's still me, but it's just a different vibe, a different feel, just trying something new. But I don't know. I was happy with it. That's all that matters.
Really? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's out now. So it's just like, yeah, if people stream it, that'd be great. You might get a penny or two from Spotify after 70 million streams, but
I know.
you know,
That's the
already,
struggle is like, nothing. Yeah.
yeah. How many do you track kind of like how many streams versus downloads you get? Or is that not something you're concerned with at all?
I have like Spotify for artists, so I can see like the streams and like all the insights of it. But the downloads, I don't know. I feel like no one downloads music anymore, which is like sad, but I feel like it's all about streams now.
That's definitely like the focus for a lot of artists. Like when I started really playing stuff on the show, they're like, "Oh, check out our Spotify," and I'm like, "I don't want to do that. I'd
Yeah.
rather just buy." And like all the links were Spotify, and I'm like, "What if I want to support you and buy the thing? Why can't you give me that link instead?" And
Yeah.
so like I guess I'm in the minority. I download stuff all the time. Like whenever somebody comes on the show, I'll go buy it because well, first of all, I got to put it in the show, but
Yeah.
second of all, I got it like. That's the better way, I think, because you'll get money from me downloading the song, from me buying the song. You're not going to
Yeah.
get it unless someone streams the song 50 million times,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Which I think, yes, that's always a good idea to buy it. But I know everyone's like, oh, Spotify link, which is fine. That's all right. As long as it's being heard, I don't care.
That's
I'm
the
like,
spirit.
go ahead.
I prefer Bandcamp, but that's just me.
Yeah, I've heard of Bandcamp too. I do it through like distributors, so it goes to everything. So I'm
Yeah.
sure, yeah, it's on like you can buy it, you can download it.
Yeah, I only go with Bandcamp because it was a lot easier to, like, I just put all the stuff up myself and it was a lot easier to customize and all that.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know. I'm a nerd, whatever.
No.
Just it's like I kind of want more control over it than those distributors give you.
Yeah.
So,
well, that was before like Spotify and everything, Bandcamp, right?
yeah, and it's still there.
Yeah.
I would for sure like, hey, try this. Plus, then you can take, I don't know. I don't work for Bandcamp. I'm just saying.
This
Like,
is
is he
sponsored by
sponsored?
Bandcamp. Yes.
That would be awesome. Bandcamp, sponsor this podcast. I use you all the time. That'd be awesome. Bandcamp, get your dog job to sponsor me. That'd be great too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll shout them out. I don't even know where they are. Have you ever been there? No. We're not even in the same state. Who cares? They want me to mention them. I'll mention them. Send me pictures of dogs every day. I don't know.
Okay.
Is that what they would do?
I don't know.
What's the trade-off?
I have no idea. I'm always like, how do people get sponsorships? Do like reach out? I don't know.
I've never thought of it.
I know. Yeah.
Never thought about it. Nobody listens to the show anyway. Not nobody, but not enough where a sponsor is going to be like, yeah, let's talk to that guy. It's gonna be like, all right, who cares? Which is fine. I'm not saying no one's going to hear this, but like it's never been something I've really focused on because I'm just going to do the show no matter what.
Exactly. That's how you should do everything, honestly.
It's my little hobby in this creepy room in my basement. And it's an old converted garage, and it's really creepy in here.
Oh, no.
I put it when we first moved in, which was not long before I had you on the first time. I shared a picture of like, hey, here's where the studio is going to be. And somebody said, I can't wait to get murdered in that creepy room.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's an old garage, plaster walls, and it looks really kind of dingy. I've spruced it up a bit, but
yeah,
at its core, it's a converted garage, and it looks like that. That's where I did all the music, though, right here in this chair.
Nice.
All my vocals recorded right here in this spot.
I love that.
Which just, I didn't have any money to pay to go somewhere, so I just did it myself and sent it to my buddy Danny Schmitz. He said, I'll do it for you, and I said, great. So I paid him instead.
The first stuff I did was like in my friend's bedroom that he made, like a little studio. So it was like basically the same. It's like whatever you can do.
Yeah, as long as you can get it out and people can hear it.
Yeah.
I think that's like, you don't have, like, people always say like, oh, how do I do a podcast? I'm like, get a USB microphone for like $40 or $50 and go from there. And they're like, oh, should I get this microphone that Mark Maron uses? I'm like, no, you don't need that. Because if you do that, you got to get other stuff. And
I know.
Brand new show, just get it. Anyway, we're off track. How did we get here? Creepy Room, Los Angeles Superstar, new music coming soon. Okay. When you were here last, we talked about you doing a music video because you did one for Overzealous.
Yes.
And we kind of talked about how awkward that can be, filming it and just kind of being in a public place and mouthing the words to your friend's iPhone or something. So are you planning to make another one, or did that weird experience kind of turn you off the idea altogether?
No, I would love to do a music video. I don't have anything planned right now, but I would love to kind of come up with something. And maybe, obviously not in a public place like that again, but it was like, it was fun. It was like DIY, a cool idea. But yeah, I'd love to make something. Hopefully maybe for one of the singles, I'll put something out.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. She's making a music video. She's doing it right now in her bedroom.
I'm filming it right now. Yes.
Oh my God. Wow. I don't know if I want to be in your music video. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. Let's talk about that after, maybe. Let me see the rough cut. Then we'll see if I want to be taken out of it or not.
Okay.
What a weird thing for a music. Like, wow, you were on a podcast and you put the guy in the music video? What the why? Although that might get me some exposure, so maybe that'll help. Do I want it, though? That's the question.
That's the thing, yeah.
I'm not sure I do. The good thing about nobody really paying attention to me is I don't have to answer for any of the dumb stuff I say, which is great.
True, yeah.
Which is like the best part. Yeah. Oh, so we do have more music coming. And so you went out and you made 3 songs in Los Angeles. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So then you have like 3 or 4 more on top of that of your own to make an album, or are you going to go back to Los Angeles?
I have, and I think this is the first time I'm saying it, I made remasters of a bunch of my old stuff. So kind of like redid them all. So that, and then hopefully I'll get back and write some new stuff. But those I'm excited about, to like put those out and see how people react.
Did you remaster all of your stuff, or is it just like Strawberry Candy or stuff from Clear Blue or stuff like that?
It's a mix, yeah. It's a mix from the first one and Overzealous and Strawberry. So I'm excited about that.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, I picked like 5. I was like, all right, time to redo them.
Wow, look at you making us buy the songs again. I love this. I love this new Elesa Marmo era going on here. You got the headshots, you're in your hot girl era, but also like, screw you, give me more money. I love it. Let's go.
Yes. I'm like, yes, let me make people pay. No, but I thought it'd be cool to like redo them, kind of make them almost, yeah, like new songs, but it's still like they're old, but they're new at the same time. Like they sound completely different.
So you're taking your sad songs and making them like poppier in a way
In a way, yeah.
to fit kind of this new LA style that you've now created for yourself.
Yeah. That was the idea. I was like, let me make them sound more pop. So I'm excited for that.
I love it because I love situationship. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
And it's got, you're welcome, of course. And it's got it's still got that Elesa Marmo feel, but there's definitely, and I was going to ask you this, but you've already confirmed it's not true. But we did Radio Silent last time you were here, and that was about kind of being ghosted. And this one, it's kind of like you're just calling it what it is. Like,
Yeah.
here's a thing we're in, and now let's go. But so now I know that that's not true, but I'm going to believe that you're just playing the long game, and this story's now come full circle, that you're just like, screw it. I'm not going to get tossed around anymore. We're just going to call it what it is and go from there. Does that work?
Yeah, no. I was like, I have absolutely no love life right now. Let me just make it up. I was like, I need content. Let me just make it up. But no, that was fun. It was kind of like, all right, let me write about like casual relationships, but make it fun almost. Even though half the time it's not. But
it could be, and that's where I think this song
it's like
comes
hopeful. Like, okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time. And like I said, if you want to write some sad songs, if you want to, confess your love for me, and I'll just wait 2 days and respond, okay. And then you want to write about that.
Exactly.
We can do that.
God.
I'm sure, I don't know if that's happened to you, but that has happened to me, and it helps a little bit.
I don't
with the writing process, not with like dealing with emotions, but definitely like
I don't know if that's happened.
If you want to write some sad stuff, it happens.
I don't know if that's happened where it's like they're just like okay. It's usually like rejection, not like okay.
Which also sucks.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. That too.
All right, everybody fall in love with Elesa right now.
Please.
Right this second.
Yes.
You stop what you're doing. You fall in love with her. God damn
Please,
it.
I need the content. I'm like, date me, break up with me, and then I'll write some songs. I'm like, I need something.
Oh my God.
But no, it'd be nice to write happy songs for once.
If I wasn't married, I could help you out. But for the bit, I could help you out, but it get kind of messy. Let me run upstairs and ask my wife, can I do this for a bit? She'll say no, obviously, but
as she should,
answer's no.
as she absolutely should.
Well, yes, that's of course the answer, right? But yeah, see, we could both get something out of it though. Songwriting wise, let's just keep it that way. My mom might listen to this. Anyway,
hi, Mom.
I'm gonna get a phone call. I'm gonna get a phone call on Sunday or Monday. Be like, what were you talking about? Oh, it's a bit, everybody. It's a bit. Everything's fine. Everybody else, fall in love with Elesa right now.
Please.
Right this second. And go. She's got a dog or 2 or 4.
I did have 4 at one point.
See?
I have 2 now, but.
So she has 2 dogs. She writes wonderful music. She's been to Los Angeles, so she knows LA superstar life, right? Those headshots, she's looking great.
Thank you.
Right?
That was actually, was done here, the headshots, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, forget that last part then. She still has the great headshots, but they weren't done in Los Angeles.
No.
All right, we'll update your dating profile.
Okay.
We're going to do it right here. You're welcome. I'm trying to help you out here. Although, this year I'll be married 10 years, so
nice.
I've been out of the game for a long time.
Yeah.
Which seems insane now that I say it out loud. Like, we've been talking about it, like, what are we going to do? I'm like, I don't know. Then I just said it out loud. It seems insane.
And I've been out of the game for way over 10 years. So
that's the spirit.
Exactly.
Need to get Elesa into the game and then, I don't know, write songs together. Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Write some songs together.
That'd be
could
fun.
Get messy, but that also could be great.
I've always thought about that. I'm like, would I date another musician? But then I feel like it's insane because you're just almost like subtweeting nonstop, but it's in songs.
And there's no way they don't know.
Oh, yeah. No, everyone knows. Yeah. But who
All right,
knows?
musicians need not apply. How about that?
I mean, I'm always down, but no, I see how it's like crazy. I know a lot of musicians. I feel like people are like, I won't date another actor, won't date another musician. I don't know. At this point,
I won't date another
don't care.
podcast host. I don't want that. No, it doesn't matter. Just somebody check a couple boxes.
Yeah, please. I'm like, be nice to me, be funny. That's it. That's all I ask.
Doesn't seem like a lot to ask for.
I know, the bare minimum. No, I have to have some standards. But
you're off to a good start.
yeah,
See, be nice, be funny.
exactly.
Come on, people.
The two
Come on, dudes.
main ones.
Come on, dudes. We've now turned this into get Elesa a date, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but I think we're on the right track.
Yeah. It's like the two main things, but you'd be surprised how hard they are to find. Truly.
I mean, I've been on the internet a lot, so it's is it a lot like a regular Twitter scrolling day, like all of that stuff?
Oh yeah, well the internet's a mess.
Like the same kind of
It's
people.
Yeah, of course. Twitter people are another breed.
It's almost like we're not real.
I know. Yeah.
Like there's no way this can all be real.
I know. There's like Instagram people, then Twitter. It's crazy. Facebook people.
Yeah. Instagram sucks. Twitter's more fun.
Yeah. Twitter's more unhinged.
Which you can use every so often.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I just want to dive down what are we mad about today? Okay, let's go.
It's so true. It's just a place to yell into nothing.
And nobody reads my tweets, so I can literally yell about anything. And no one will know. Nobody have any idea what's going on.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah. I feel like,
love it.
yeah. End of the day, who cares? Unless you're like, I feel like really famous. You have to watch what you say, which is terrifying. I'm like, I don't know. I'd rather just say stupid things.
Yeah, having millions of people kind of hang on everything I say and pick it apart sounds like a horrible way to be.
Like, I would love to be that famous, but also I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but do you though?
I know. I have to really think about it. I'm like, do I want that?
Do you want to be followed around everywhere and have everything taken out of context?
Oh, God. I think about that all the time. Like, newly famous people, like, for the first time. There was a guy in Stranger Things this season that I feel so bad. He, like, is probably freaking out because there's people, like, following him everywhere. And I'm like, he came from doing, like, little small projects to now, like, people are following him.
That sounds terrible.
I know.
That sounds horrendous. Don't follow people. Don't follow famous people. Stop. Just stop it. Stop following them. Leave them alone. All right. So 3 things here. Not stream. Buy Situationship. Go buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Download it. Listen to it on your phone anytime you want. Fall in love with Elesa right now. Right this second. And don't follow famous people. I think that's where we've landed here.
But I mean,
I think we're good.
I've been guilty of following famous people. I come from like One Direction, like fan culture. So like that was when I was like a teenager, being like waiting outside for them. But now like I'm 28. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Waiting outside for them like at a show, right? Not like finding their house or at the airport.
Oh my God, not the house. No.
Okay.
No, never their house. And the airport was scary too. No. I don't know how people...
Yeah, because we did that.
How do people find their flights? People are crazy. Like, you'd be surprised.
I have no idea.
I remember...
I have no clue.
I remember people would find their flights, and I was like, how do you do that? That's insane.
Also, why?
Also, that's the real question. Why?
Why are you doing that?
Oh my God.
Like, we would go to wrestling shows in the before times, and we would kind of wait to see them come out of the building and be like, try to get a wave or whatever. Or maybe they throw merchandise at us. And that was one thing. But like, I'm not going to go follow you in the airport or like randomly find you somewhere. Like that's weird as hell. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that, y'all.
No.
Don't. Oh, God. I don't want to end on that, but I think it's a good lesson. Don't be creepy. Stop following people around.
Yes.
And
At the end of the day,
fall in love
they're normal people.
with Elesa
They're normal
right now.
people. That's how I have to kind of look
Yeah.
at it. But it's so hard. Sometimes I'm like so like obsessed with like a celebrity or something. I'm like, oh my God. But then I'm like, wait, no, they're just a normal person. Let me
Yes.
humble them.
Just let me leave them alone.
Yes.
Let me let them live their lives. There's that picture of Ben Affleck came out that surfaced the other day where he's just sleeping on a boat.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
yes, the dream
Yes.
right there.
Exactly. I love it when there's like, they do the most simple things. I'm like, yes, see, they're a normal person.
Celebrities, they're just like
Exactly.
us.
I used to love that.
I think there's still a Twitter or an Instagram out there of celebrities just like us. I'll have to
I know,
find
I
it.
have to find that too. That's really funny.
Just like doing random. Just I saw at a. Then we'll wrap after this, I guess. But I saw at a Comic-Con. I was waiting in line for someone else and saw Lou Ferrigno using a cell phone like a normal person, and I'm like, hey, here's the Incredible Hulk using a cell phone. And it was just the funniest thing that I've seen. I'll see if I can dig up the picture, but it was like, because he's like a massive dude
Yeah.
and he's got this little tiny cell phone and he's got his glasses on because
Aw.
he's, 63 or whatever, however old he is.
Mhm.
And he's trying to text. And I'm like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I do love that.
I love it. But leave celebrities. I didn't go up and harass him. I just took a picture to laugh at and send to my dad.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was funny. So leave us alone, but also fall in love with Elesa and listen to all of her music. And I think we're good.
Yeah.
Right? Those are good lessons to end on,
Yeah.
right?
I think those are the main things.
So new music.
Yes. New
New
music.
stuff coming from you soon.
Yes.
Sooner than later?
Yeah, sooner than later.
Wow. And maybe a music video too that you're filming right this second.
Yes, right this second.
Wow. Oh my God. This is great. I love it. I've learned so much today in such a short time with you. And we tried to get you a date. We're trying to plug your music.
I know, this is
and
great.
Giving people some advice. I think, you should come back more often.
Yes.
Next time you put out when the album comes out, come back on. We'll see if we made any headway on getting you a date.
I know, it's like The Bachelorette. I'm so excited. It's like,
That's
who
right.
are my
You are into
suitors?
that. You are. That's right. I see you tweeting about that. I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about, and I'd like to make fun of it, but I'm like, no, she's a fan. That's
The
me.
Bachelorette. No, I completely make fun of it. It's insane. The concept is insane. But
And the dudes are not good looking.
no.
I have to say it. They're not at all, right?
No, and it's so funny because they always have food on the dates, and I'm like, they don't eat, they don't touch it. It's just there. I'm like, is it plastic? Like, what's going? Is it prop
That's a
food?
TV thing.
It's weird.
That's a TV thing. You're not supposed to eat when you're on TV.
So weird.
You just like the scene calls for food. I know it's a reality show,
Yeah.
but the scene calls for food. You're generally not supposed to eat. But some actors will say, "Yeah, I always used to have scenes with food in them, so I know I got a meal that day."
Honestly, that's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, The Bachelorette. Oh, bring back Next. My wife started watching Next.
Oh my God, yes.
Recently. Yeah.
Such a good
Actually,
show.
so we got Paramount Plus right after the kid was born, and so we just started watching all the stuff on there. And she found one season of Next was on
Yes.
there, and that show is a dumpster fire, but also kind of hilarious.
It's absurd. Parental Control too. That was a crazy show.
Oh, I think we saw some of that too.
That was a crazy show.
Yeah. She's like, I wouldn't pick any of these people. These people are all terrible. I'm like, that's fair.
I just love.
They all seem
I
terrible.
love like really bad reality shows. I'm into Love Island right now. I just got into it last summer.
I think we watched one of those
Mhm.
and decided that no one deserves love on that island.
That's so true. It's
I can't remember which one, what year it was, but we watched it. It just came on after something else. We're like, what's this? Oh, there's some pretty people. And
It's all of those
then
shows.
you get to it, it's like,
like, oh my God.
this is awful. This is so bad.
My favorite is when like the parents come and it's like so serious. I'm like, if my parents ever knew I was on this show, they would absolutely laugh in my face and be like, why? They're like, we're not coming on this. This is ridiculous. Come home. Like, what are you doing?
We will set you up with someone. Please don't do this.
They're like, please, why?
What is wrong with you?
You met them a month ago.
Where have we gone wrong?
They're like, you met them 2 weeks ago. Why are you in love? My God. My dad.
I love it.
He's so funny.
That said, fall in love with her right now.
Yes.
Everyone.
Right now.
Everyone. Right this second. There we go. Oh, I wish we had some more time to talk about bad. I wish I had prepared more bad TV stuff because I feel like we could go for another 40 minutes about terrible
Absolutely.
TV. So I think next time you come back,
yes,
I'll watch a couple of episodes of things
Mhm.
and we can talk about how bad the TV is. That sound good?
I watched a crazy one
Awesome.
recently. It was called, oh my God, what was it? The one that got away. It was on Amazon. And it was like they bring in like a few people, and the idea is they bring people from their past, but it could be like an ex, someone they met once, or like an Instagram follower. Like it was insane. I was like, I would never do this. I would never do this.
I don't think I'd want to be on either side of that equation. Like, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I follow this person on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Like, what? Like, what if you were on that show and then I just walked in because we follow each other on Twitter? Like, what are you doing here?
There
Why?
was like a girl that was like, who are you? Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, it was just crazy.
Oh my
Or
God.
they forget their names. Oh my God.
Oh God. That
It sounds like
awful.
a nightmare. Truly.
Yes, but we should be on. Let's go be on that show. That sounds
That is
like fun.
I'm
Let's
like,
go.
I wonder who would come on it. Like, I wonder who would say yes.
I'll do it. That sounds like fun. I'll do it.
It's so funny.
Jake says we'd look at each other and go, "We kind of know each other." Yeah. All right. I'm like, wait, what? You're gonna what? Yeah,
That's so funny.
that's right. So catch us on season 4 of The One That Got Away, streaming on Amazon.
Yes.
I don't know how many seasons they have.
I don't even know. I think
I
there's
don't know.
one. Who knows?
All right, that gives us time to get our story together.
Yes.
Sounds great.
We'll start
Because we got to
planning
do
it.
those little confessional
God,
things
yeah.
and talk about
Those are my favorite.
all the things we did together. Yeah, this sounds great. I love it. All right, so we're going to find you a date, and then we're both going to be on that
Yes.
show, and we'll get some notoriety there. That sounds awesome. And we'll all stream and buy your music, and everyone's going to fall in love with you
Yay.
all at the same time. This is going to be great.
That sounds great.
I love it. So, friends, the song is Situationship. You can go buy it where you do that thing and stream it, I guess, whatever you want. I shouldn't tell you what to do. You can go stream it or buy it or do whatever you want, but listen to it a bunch of times and then tell Elisa how much you love her.
Yes.
That's great. That's
Thank
good.
you.
Right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
There we go. Add Elesa Marmo on social media. I'll put it in the show notes so I don't have to spell it.
Okay.
That's because I wrote it down, but I'll get it wrong, I'm sure. It's just how it works with my brain. But my friend, thank you so much for doing this. I'm glad we got together
course.
again.
Exactly. Yeah, this is so fun. This was so fun.
Yes,
Definitely
And,
we'll do it again.
yeah, next time we'll talk about some really bad shows. I feel like there's a lot. There's a lot to pick
I'm so
from.
excited. I could go on forever.
Let's do that. We'll do some Ink Master. I'll get my wife down here to do some Ink Master talk. That'd be great.
Yes.
Ink Master's fun. You do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Close your machines,
No.
pack up shop. Whatever
Oh my
it is.
God.
Anyway, thank you for being here.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Oh, friends, Situationship, Elesa Marmo. We'll be back with more me right after this.
I had a dream that we were driving on the 405. But I don't live out in LA, and you're not mine. It's not love, it's just a situation.
there you have it. Our dear friend Elesa Marmo with her latest situationship. It's the Melting Pat. Thank you so much, Elesa. Thank you so much for being here. It was fantastic. I loved every bit of it. We had so much fun, certainly compared to the last time we were here. I think it really just worked out so well. So there you go. Situationship. Go get it where you get tunes. We might cut out that little drum part at the end, but go get the song where you get the things and go fall in love with her right now. Right now. You stop what you're doing and you go fall in love with Elesa right this goddamn second. Fantastic. I love it. That we really went from authoritative to no, that's cool quickly, didn't we? So there you go, my friend Elesa Marmo. Go find her on all the places. Again, that'll all be in the show notes where you find her and streamer stuff. She's got stuff coming, new music coming sooner than you think. So there you go with all of that. Again, my thanks to you, my friend, for coming on, and to all of you for listening. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm over at the Melting Pat. Yeah, I got nothing else to tell you. We'll talk about more stuff next week. I got stuff to get back to. Yeah, I'm everywhere at the Melting Pat. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch.com. Not really on Twitch lately, but we try when we find some time. 209-867-7638. Questions, comments, concerns, observations, and of course, corrections, text or voicemail there. Also, leave me a little message on, SpeakPipe? It's on the website, so go check that out. And I finally did put up a teaser for the show to tell you what it's about. So that is at themeltingpat.com as well. So if you want to tell your friends, if they say, hey, what's the show about? If you're talking to your friends about this show, say, hey, what's the show about? Play that for them. I'll put it up on YouTube today, so it'll be up by the time you hear this. And go do that thing. All right? Is that helpful? I don't know. There's also a network tab at themeltingpat.com with all of our shows. Wilhelm, What Lurks Behind Podcast Zero, all the things that are up there. They're all there. I'm not going to list them all because I don't have it in front of me, and I don't want to forget. So there are the two that were in my brain at the time, and it's all there at themeltingpat.com, the network tab. Find out more from all of them over there. All right? We good? Of course we are. Again, little bonus after the credits here, which will be just my little shorter outro music there. No G Love and Special Sauce today because interview day. But go check them out anyway at philadelphonic.com. And there we go. Tell them I sent you, and they'll have no idea. I don't know. This was a couple years ago when I emailed their guy, and he said, yeah, sure, go ahead. So who knows if he kept a note of who I am and what I'm doing over here. But in any case, I'm grateful for that, too. So there you go. My thanks to Elesa Marmo. My thanks to all of you for listening. Have a lovely day. Have a wonderful week. We may have a question for you on Monday. And, Sunday, if it all works out, you'll get the next edition of the newsletter. Sign up at the website and then sign up for the Patreon while you're there as well. $5 a month, you get a video. Most weeks, at the very least, you get the podcast uncut and earlier than everyone else. So that's got to be good, right? And some bonus stuff coming along the way. Whenever I got to find the time to do it. So keep on me. If you subscribe to the thing, keep on me about it, and I'll make some more stuff for you. I'll work through lunch, as it were. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, sign up for all that stuff. Sign up for all that stuff. Hey, I'm Italian. There you go. There's my... Oh, that's a joke for one person, and he might not even be listening. So there you go. We're all done. Thanks for being here. This has been an 8 Boiler production. Until next time, my friends, have fun. Be safe. Thank a veteran. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Get vaccinated and boosted when you can. Stay safe. All right? You know the drill. And, of course, don't do anything I wouldn't do. We are good, right? Yep. Interview. Thank the guest. Plug the song. Good to go. Thanks for being here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I hope we're good. Anyway, I got to go. Thanks. I love you. You've been inside the Melting Pat. What am I doing? I don't know. Thanks so much. I'm out of here. Go crap open a cold one. And there we go. We are clear.
Yay,
we did
we
it.
did it. Yes.
Fantastic. I
I
forgot.
know, last time we were so scared.
Yeah,
Both
that
of
was
us were
last
like,
time
"Oh,
was
no."
absolutely horrifying, and now I feel like we've redeemed ourselves, right?
Yeah, we
I think
did.
we're good.
I think
Yeah,
this was great.
I felt great about this,
Yeah, this was good.
and now I feel great about the next time because we're going to talk about TV. I can't wait.
I know. I'm like, okay, I got to watch so much and prepare.
I don't want to watch Jersey Shore, but if you want me to watch Jersey Shore, I can do that for you.
No, I already watched that. I did the whole Jersey Shore thing. I, of course, love it. It's American
Oh my god.
classic.
Oh my god. Oh Christ. My wife bought Snooki's book.
Oh my God.
I don't remember if she liked it or not, but I can't. I'm mad at that show forever because they said Snooki was going to get punched in the face, and they got to the scene and they blacked it out. I'm like, I watched this whole show for nothing.
I remember that.
I was
They
so
hyped
mad.
that up so much.
And my roommate
remember
was
that.
actually a fan of the show, and I'm just watching the whole time like, this show's stupid. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And then she's going to get punched in the face. It's all going to work out. And then they blacked it out. I'm like, I'm like, I'm never watching this show again.
They hype it up for nothing.
Oh God. MTV. God damn it. It sucks. All right, so we could do that. I will sit through The Bachelor and The Bachelorette if we're going to make
Okay.
fun of it on the show. That sounds great.
I haven't watched it in so long. My mom watches every season.
I don't believe you that you
But-
haven't watched it. I don't believe you.
I haven't watched it like in a few seasons.
I don't believe you. I do not believe
Like I have no idea. I have no idea who's the Bachelorette right now.
Okay. Some
But
pretty girl who
Yeah.
is probably looks too skinny.
yes,
There you go.
probably.
Oh, sorry, skinny white girl. That's it.
Oh, yes.
More often than not, right? And
Yeah.
a bunch of ugly dudes are going to try to win her heart.
Yep.
Oh,
It's always the thing.
the scruffy, like, oh, look, I have a 5 o'clock shadow. That makes me attractive, buddy. I promise you, it
They're
doesn't work
always
for
in
everybody.
finance too, or like real estate.
Well, they have money because they have to be
Yeah,
rich.
that's the way.
They have to be
I'm like,
rich and
wow.
used to wearing a suit. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the only requirement.
They're not going to see me coming up in a T-shirt that I bought down the shore. It's not going to happen.
Oh.
Not going to happen.